Okay, see that boy I just met? The doggie's name. I've seen the dog before. Diesel. Diesel is the dog's name. So meet Diesel. I said, is that your job? And he said, yeah. And he just woke up. Hello. And I told him that I was going to the YMCA and that the YMCA stands for young. I said, you know what it means? You know, and I'm not trying to be, so, is that fake? Those are fake. Okay, so, now he's there, the school, and so do you know the phrase, you're a dish? Probably not. People probably don't know that one. You're a dish means, no, I'm not laughing out loud, because it's not funny. So Diesel, his name's Alex. I said, were you born Alexander? He's like, no, just Alex. I'm like, you know, and I'm thinking like, your mother's a fucking cunt, okay? Fuck her. Anyway, so I'm not like being all school teacherish, right? I just wanted to tell him, you fucking cunt should put the fucking bread in the trash or the garbage disposal, because you know you have one, bitch. So, but there's another fucking cat. Oh my God. Fucking everywhere. So, you know, I'm just like exhausted last night, falling asleep on the chair. But it's okay, because I sleep great. You know, I'm sleeping great. You know, I got Grande to protect me from you fucking cunts, but she was just, I didn't hear her in the middle of the night. Maybe she shut up. But all fucking, just, she would not, nagging. That's what my sister did to Dave, her husband. And that's what women do. That's what they fucking do. They just, you shouldn't even be in the same fucking social distancing. It should be, my dad stays in Naples and she moves to fucking Chattanooga. That's the proper, you know, 6,000 miles, okay, distancing. Yeah, that's what we're shooting for, guys. So, whew, yeah, okay. The firefighters, they're good because they work 2 weeks, and then I don't know, firefighters generally aren't going to they have better wives generally, I think. Fuck. So, and we need the firefighters. You know, when I lived on Cedar, some bitch was like starting fires. So the firefighters and the police were there one night when I got back from work, and I thought they were there to arrest me. Firefighter said, you're all right. That's how you fucking cunts have terrorized me. You're such losers. You're pyromaniacs. You don't even know how to fucking make a sandwich or make zucchini bread or chocolate chip cookies. You're just terrible. You're terrible. I told Grande I'm going to... Okay, so that's Diesel and Alex. He walks the dog a couple blocks. And I told him about my then husband. He always did that. And then I told him a funny story about when I did... You know, this kind of ended it. As Stella, I said, labs are stupid. That dog was a mix. It's a mutt. Bulldog, part bulldog, something. So Stella was a stupid lab, and you know, it was her destiny to die the way she did. I don't know, she got stoned on some Chiba Chews and suffocated on the Dorito bag. Dead dog in the boys' bathroom, January 1st, 2018. Yeah, I can laugh about it now because she did it to help us. She was just like, well, you know, I'm gonna die for you. It's the song, I would die for you. That's the dog died. Stella died for us. So dogs are men reincarnated. They want to be dogs because my then husband, I said, would you like to be? He wants to be a dog because he was very stressed out that day when I asked him the question. Now he's not in good shape. So that's what L. Ron Hubbard talks about. He's like, oh, you'll reincarnate as a dog for a couple lifetimes. Rest your bones. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. That's why dog is God spelled backward, because the dogs are God. Fuck. I just get nervous crossing the street. So dogs are man's best friend. You get it, you bitches? Yeah, because you're meow, meow. Fucking cats. Oh, fuck. There was what was her name? Catherine Pillisuk. She fucking sexually abused her son. One son, fucking disgusting. She was disgusting. She faked her autism. She's like, I'm autistic. No, you're not, you bitch. Oh, I don't understand the elephant in the room. Okay. I just notice how I shut my mouth as I'm not talking over, because I don't want to disturb him or, upset him or anything. So that's me. That's all the dead people. So, their souls are in, the good men are in dogs resting. So it totally makes sense. And women don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. So, and look, I think there's some good girls out there. I think Evelyn and Bella, I just didn't meet them yet, but they're there. So, but Joe works on Sundays. He doesn't go to church. That's what Grande just told me. So, I smell marijuana. I smell it a lot, but okay. Hildebrandt. I don't know what Hildebrandt is. Hildebrandt. So I just wanted to tell you about meeting Alex, and so I told him, I'm like, okay, I went out and walked, but I was jogging in those days, and so I jogged, and then I wiped out. I fell and I wiped out, and it's like fucking disaster. I was embarrassed. It wasn't about embarrassment. I don't get embarrassed, but I got mad, and so I was like, fuck this shit. I am not fucking doing this anymore. So then, I did walk Stella. I did. That was San Marcos. So, but then when Stella died, I almost said his name, the 6th tribe of Israel son, he found Gracie on the internet, and so they went and got her, and Gracie was a great dog, but my sister stopped talking to my husband because he gave Gracie away. And I think that Gracie bit, and very playfully. She was very playful. She would literally hug me like she was a person. And so, because she's some guy. Could be my Grandpa Macron, probably. So, or Grandpa Hodnick. Oh yeah, Stella was Grandpa Hodnick. Yeah, so he died to wake me up, and then Gracie is Grandpa Macron. That totally makes sense. So, and that's why my dad didn't like dogs until they were forced on him by Nancy and Linnell. He didn't like dogs because he wanted to be the main dog. He just instinctively didn't like dogs because he wants to be the dog. That's why my husband we got girl dogs. Willow, girls. No, you don't get that was a boy dog. So, this is all making a lot of sense to me. I'm sorting through this. So there's the drive-through. Oh boy. Okay, Clark. So, oh boy, I feel better after yelling at Judge Heath or exposing her, because I got this I got this notice from her because I inquired. I'm like, what's up with this case? And she said, I'm in the shoe for 40 days with evil cunts. And she writes back and says, sorry, but this nothing has changed with you still have this case here. She didn't drop it. And I'm like, well, a good woman, a good judge, these bitches get serious felonies dropped. Done, drop, nothing. She wasn't going to drop fucking 2 misdemeanor lies, because I actually wanted to still believe Judge Heath was a decent female. She's not. That's why she didn't drop it. That's why. Because she wants to keep fucking terrorizing me. And she is. She is. But if I can expose her and, okay, I can go. If I can expose her, oh, fuck. Which I am. You're not gonna fucking win. I'm just gonna take a picture of this fucking hoe. Cunt.